Hey everybody, welcome to a very special Join Me. This is actually gonna go off of the cuff. Today is September 13th, 2018, and we just got some great news that Conan O'Brien is gonna be publishing everything he's ever done in an archive coming in January. So this is absolutely exciting. So, to commemorate this day, 25 years ago today, Conan made his very first late night TV show. And he uploaded the whole episode, the very first episode he did in 1993 today. So, I'm just going to be reacting, and here we go. The great thing about this is it looks so good. Because I'm used to seeing these shows, at least the Conan episodes. I was too young to be a part of this phenomenon and watch the show grow like we know it today. He's been my favorite this whole time. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Unfortunately, I am not a fan of the TBS show because it's a little too mainstream and it's a little bit out there. That it's supposed to be comedically absurd, but it's way in your face about it, and it's too tech savvy, too Twitter savvy, Facebook and stuff. I'm a dinosaur. I like things the old way. I liked it when Conan made fun of the tech savvy crowds and everything, and now it's all just kind of embraced. He goes to conventions now, and it's just like, it's too in your face. I liked it back when Conan was more under the radar, but not quite. It was just this underground thing. So, I mean, I'll always be a Conan fan because I first watched him in 2002, the summer of 2002. And I remember him from being a part of The Simpsons. And the very first episode of The Simpsons I saw was Bart Gets Famous, and who guessed but Conan O'Brien. So this is a treat to go back and see this, especially in the quality that it's in. It's like A+ quality. I think it's from the NBC master tape. So this is exciting. He's walking towards the NBC building, everybody telling him, oh, he's got pressure to be good and everything and be better than Letterman. Interesting fact, too, if you're not familiar with Conan or anything. Yeah, I mean, back in 1993, he got hurt bad by the critics and everything because literally he's a fresh-faced performer. He's never performed before. He's just a writer. So this is going to be very interesting to watch. The first guests are John Goodman, Drew Barrymore, and Tony Randall. So this upload, for some reason, it's cut. The only thing that's cut, I think, is the when he introduces the guest. And I'm assuming it's cut because the music rights. They don't have the rights to the music. So I'm assuming when the archive page does come up, it's going to be... I think the music performances are going to be cut due to, like, you know, lawsuit costs and things. But I'm amazed that they were actually able to get the rights to the NBC show. I'm very happy about that. Because I'm more fond of the NBC late night that Conan was a part of, especially David Letterman's. So those are great. Nowadays, if you would see this, it would be considered dark. And I don't think it would be PC today. Ouch. And so begins. All the artwork here was done by J.J. Sedmeyer, which is another artist that I take, inspiration from because of his realistic style. He's the guy he's the guy responsible for the TV Funhouse cartoons, which we'll be getting into in the Join Me series. It's so neat to see this, like, in pristine quality. Because I'm used to seeing these from recorded VHSs that are just like, you see weird feedback and, you know, just marks like this, static and stuff. It's pixelation. This is gorgeous. Look at Max and the band. If if my dreams do come true, every episode of Late Night is going to be a part of this archive. So I'm going to get to see episodes I haven't seen before, and I'm very excited. I love that hair. I did that little gag before my wedding too, and everybody was just everybody was chasing after me and grabbing me back, just as a joke.
Well, I've been in show business now 45 seconds, and this is the nicest reception I ever had. Thank you very much. Okay, it's our first show. I got to admit that this is a little unusual. Let's face it, most guys that are in this spot, they came up here a different way. You know, I mean, a lot of guys, they spend years and years in the clubs, working very hard, struggling, and finally, they get here. My plan is to start on TV, claw my way into the clubs. 10 years from now, I want to be in high school. But I do feel very good about this show. We've got a terrific show together, and I've been giving this thing, giving it a lot of thought. All right. It's been a few months now. First of all, on a lot of shows, the guest is out for how long? 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then they're gone. You never get to really know them. You know? So I thought, on this show, same guest every night. All right?
A little bit of nervous tics too, but who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
The other thing is, all hosts, now I'm serious, please. I'm trying to run a show here. I'm new. Come on. A lot of hosts, they have their trademark gestures. Arsenio, ball swing. Arsenio has this thing called. I call it the Arsenio. Anyway,
Watching Conan is definitely shaping up my personality from being less stiff and taking yourself too seriously. So he made it simple for me to just not take things too seriously and just, you know, you could always poke fun at yourself, and it's always great to just have that personality side of you come out, and you'll feel a lot more, you know, you'll feel a lot better about yourself. And yeah, I mean, we're going on probably over 10 years of me being a Conan fan and just enjoying life, you know, just enjoying life. Just be yourself and be a little silly, you know, be a little silly. Be a little silly. I'm probably stiff on these videos. I've been stiff on these videos for 10 years now. My buddy actually told me, like, your video side is a lot different than your personality side, so if that's what it is, that's what it is. Oh, well. I'm doing this for no one.
First, thank and introduce the Max Weinberg 7.
Yeah, because it's cut because they don't have the music rights. So, that's a shame, but... No, hey, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
Some might even say a sidekick, Andy Richter. Hello! Hello! How's it going, Andy?
Oh, great! We're on TV! I don't believe it! Oh, all right, whatever.
Andy, calm yourselves. We have to be
Okay.
professional now. We
All
can't
right.
act like guys that are too young to be on TV.
Right!
Don't we all? All right, well, we're going to have to go. Thanks very much for coming on my first show.
Thank you for having me. It was
Well,
a real honor.
Thank you. And we will be right back with Tony Randall.
It's kind of like history in the making.
A real honor to be on your first show.
Well, thank you very much. It's nice of you to say.
not so great an honor as to be the first guest, but...
I'm sure John will let you wear the medal.
I think Tony Randall's probably the first guest that I noticed that actually made Conan feel awkward about something, and that's kind of a Conan staple.
But you look very nice.
Thank you.
Yes, you do.
I thought that this was dressing up. In my generation, this is a nerd. I'm dressing up. For me, this is dressing. You're not amused by me at all, are
Yes,
you?
I am. I'm certainly amused by your clothes. No, this is what we call a bar mitzvah suit. And you look very, very nice in it indeed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No,
I'm going to a friend's wedding after the show.
no, you should go to a friend's bar mitzvah.
I feel like I'm being taken to the woodshed. The talk show woodshed. But how are you enjoying the show so far? Come on, I'm bobbing, I'm weaving, I'm in there, I'm trying, huh?
Well, I thought the leg wrestling was clever.
By the way, we never knew who won that leg wrestling competition. Either John Goodman or George Wendt.
Myself, as I'm sure everybody in America did.
I'd say it's a tie.
I did a talk show, that's what I put on all the time.
It amuses me.
That's all you have to do.
That's all I have to do.
No, that's the highest form of art. When you pander to your audience, that's no good.
Well, a little pandering.
No, not even a little. You must stick by your conscience, artistic conscience, such as it is, and do what amuses you.
So, the leg wrestling's good.
I'd keep it in. I'd have it every night. Yeah. And then you get a very sort of variation on it.
Mm-hmm.
Nude leg wrestling.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. Write it down. Yeah.
Nude. There you go. Think anything past me. How do you like the set?
I like it. I like
Could
it.
be tidier, right?
No.
In case you don't get it, Tony Randall played in The Odd Couple. He was the neat one.
I think any set with a picture of Joe Franklin on it is real.
The very first talk show host.
I believe in that. I believe in the things I believe in.
See, there you're sticking by your guns.
I am.
You're doing what you believe in, and you're bound to succeed.
You think?
Yeah, I know it.
Then let's all give me a big hand.
25 years later, and we're still talking about it. I'd say a success. I would love to see Conan's reaction to this. This is exciting.
Well, our first show is over. Many viewers are probably turning in for the night. Now, while I don't want to discourage people from watching later with Bob Costas, I do realize that there are many people out there who are insomniacs and would love some help getting to sleep. But one of the things I can offer as a new host is my beautiful singing voice. So for those who need it, I'd like to offer this simple lullaby. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You blossom of snow may you bloom and
I think this is why I like Conan so much. It's like a live-action cartoon. I love it. It was ahead of its time. That's why critics and stuff hated this show. People didn't start coming around till about 1995. And of course after David Letterman made some appearances.
That's enough.
Also interesting to say that Louis C.K. and Robert Smigel wrote for this show, too. It's so really neat to see this, and I hope to see more episodes like this. It's great. If we're getting everything next year, I can't wait. I also saw Jordan Slansky's name, too. He's a great character. Thank you, NBC. That was great. I got nothing to say other than, like, this is great news. I can't wait to see more episodes that I haven't seen. This is just, it's fantastic. I was a Conan watcher back in 2002, like I said. It stiffened up my personality. It sort of described my personality. And I don't know, it just feels great. It's just this great nostalgia trip, and I couldn't be more happy or excited for this, so... We'll see you next time on Join Me. I think, personally, I'm wrapping things up on moving, so the very next episode and last episode for the year is going to be my Christmas show. And I'm possibly working on a New Year's show, but don't hold your breath. It may come or it may not, but I'm definitely having a Christmas special. See you guys.